Hello. Welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx. WWE is catching heat for, well, not just because they had an episode of Raw that was absolute garbage, because that happens all the time. We're used to those. This one just so happens to be one of their worst. In a sea of shit, this was a pretty big turd. That said, we're used to terrible episodes of Raw. What made this one sting the most, what made this one memorable in a horrible way, was their decision to break up the Hurt Business. The Hurt Business being MVP, Cedric Alexander, Shelton, Benjamin, and your WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley. Why? Because fans liked it. Yeah, that's why. Fans liked a group they wasn't supposed to like. It was too cool. Vince, Bruce, Kevin Dunn, the executives felt this is a group that should be hated. You shouldn't like this group. You should hate this group. And since they're not getting the job done and they're too cool for school, they broke them up. And instead, we got Baron Corbin and Bobby Lashley. Well, MVP Baron Corbin and Bobby Lashley. That is now the new Hurt Business. Why? Because you're not going to cheer Baron Corbin. Oh, you're going to hate Baron Corbin. And I guess through hating Baron Corbin, you'll also hate, through association, Bobby Lashley. Right? That's how it works. Because fans can't just cheer Bobby Lashley and boo Baron Corbin. We have to be idiots and hate both of them. How dare Bobby Lashley associate himself with Baron Corbin? I hate that guy now. That's not how it works. So first off, let's just ask the million-dollar question. Why? Why? Why are you so content with taking away things that the fans like? Vince, Bruce, what is wrong with y'all? Who in the world thought this was a good idea? They were selling merchandise. Fans on the interwebs were telling you this is one of the best things you have going on your show. They looked legit. They had great matches. You had great promo segments. Well, MVP is going to do that for you. Bobby Lashley looks like a beast. Shelton Benjamin, extremely underrated. One of the most underrated talents that company has ever had. And Cedric is an amazing piece of talent. I still remember when fans were chanting, "Please sign Cedric" in 2016 when he wrestled Kota Ibushi in the Cruiserweight Classic. This man deserves a lot more attention than he's getting. So, with the Hurt Business, you could push Bobby Lashley and carry these guys along with them while they develop themselves. Yes, both Shelton and Cedric suffer from a lack of microphone skills. Bobby Lashley too. So that's why you put them with MVP. And they were getting over. They were working. Fans liked them. And if they were to have showed up in front of a crowd, they would be cheered. But that's the problem. Vince doesn't want them to be cheered. He wants the fans to hate them. Why do you have to have them be hated, though? Why couldn't you just, I don't know, go along with what the fans liked? Why not just make Lashley a badass babyface? Or, I don't know, a tweener, whatever you call it, a guy that's not a face or a heel? Why not do the same for both Cedric and Shelton? Just make them badasses. They don't have an alignment. Why do they have to be hated? For what reason? Oh, let me guess. You want fans to not boo Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, right? So by trying to make fans hate Bobby Lashley by breaking up a group that they liked and putting him with Baron Corbin, you think that's going to make fans not see through what you're trying to do and intentionally boo Drew McIntyre? Because that's what you're doing. That's what you have set up Drew for. I wouldn't be shocked if, out of frustration, out of anger, they actually do turn on Drew now. If you would have just kept it Drew versus Lashley, fans would have actually cheered them. Both of them. Because they're both badasses. Have a clean match, choose someone to win at WrestleMania, whether it's Lashley or Drew. Either one's fine. Either one's fine. And just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Build Lashley up to fight Lesnar with the championship or not. Okay? But regardless of what they're doing at WrestleMania, what are you going to do with Shelton and Cedric now? Why are they there? What, are they going to be in catering until their contracts expire? Because that's where they're going. They had something. A vehicle to get all 4 men, MVP included, over. To make you money. Something that fans were invested in. Black excellence. For me personally, black excellence. A black group that's not anti-American or people power, power to the people, we are the nation of domination. It's just a group that just so happens to have black wrestlers in it who are very talented and are good at what they do. Why did you think that was going to be hated, first off? And why do you think fans are ever going to boo Lashley? Why would anybody boo Bobby Lashley? What is wrong? I'm sorry. You have to be very stupid, and you are. The people running this company are stupid. They're dumb. Out of touch, but stupid as well, because they know better. You have to be an idiot if you think anybody is ever going to boo Bobby Lashley. He's too much of a badass. And the more heel you make him, the better he gets. You can't make fans boo Bobby Lashley. You can put Bobby Lashley with Satan. We'll find a way to make him a babyface, trust me. You put him with the worst possible person, it's gonna be pretty hard to get him over as a face with Baron Corbin. I understand that, but good luck. You're still gonna have fans cheer him. They're just gonna boo Corbin. We're not stupid. You tried that trick 10,000 times, it's never worked. They have never gotten fans to boo someone through association. I remember back in the Attitude Era, Deborah was cheered, even though fans hated Jeff Jarrett. Remember that? Maria was cheered, even though fans technically didn't like Santino Marella. Although they kind of ended up liking him because he was too entertaining for his own good. But that's stupid. I can even go to stuff like Kelly Kelly and Mike Knox. Fans loved Kelly Kelly, even though she was with a heel, Mike Knox. Fans can choose who to cheer and boo, you dumbasses. There was no reason to break this up other than the fact that Vince didn't like the group because he wanted them to be booed. I can get very racial with that. I could ask, why would you want a black group to get booed, Vince? Not implying anything. I'm just asking a question. Why you would think this group of all groups would ever get booed? But why would you want them to get booed, Vince? Vince? Bruce? Something to ask there. Something to really think about there. Not implying anything. I mean, if they were a racist company, Bobby Lashley wouldn't be a WWE champion, right? I'm just asking a question. Why would you want this group of men to get booed? But what's the point? Why even complain anymore? Vince doesn't care. Nobody running these shows. Raw has been awful. Way too long for us to think they will ever care again. I think they've completely given up on making this show matter. Raw and SmackDown together. But yeah, why do we even bother to do videos like this anymore? We already know Vince doesn't care. Why should he? He's getting paid $2 billion. Because he exists. Well, network, and because, you know, they have content. But yeah, regardless of how we look at it, Fox Network and Peacock, both of them are just throwing money at Vince. Despite the horrible, horrible weekly TV shows we get from them. So when they're being rewarded for terrible decisions like this, why should they stop? And that's the problem. That's the problem. And you know what's going to happen? Over time, more and more fans are going to turn this shit off. They're going to stop watching Raw. They're going to stop watching SmackDown. You're going to get to a point where you have below 1 million viewers. Every year, they lose more and more viewers. It's going to get to a point where you're begging for 1 million. Like right now, them hitting 2 million is a big deal. If they would have hit 2 million back in the 90s, oh my goodness, they would be out of business. Or 2 million 10 years ago would be an issue. In 2011, if they ever had hit below 2 million, oh, someone's getting fired. But here in 2021, oh, it's not a big deal. And people just think, well, everybody's going to the internet, so it's not that big of a deal. You don't understand that less and less people are watching this. They're not growing their audience. It's shrinking because of decisions like this. Wake up. Stop defending crap. We have got to stop defending crap when WWE does it. If AEW did this shit, you'd be all over it. Some of you WWE defenders, I know you. You would be all over AEW if they did some stupid shit like this, because that's who you are. If AEW did this, I'd be over their ass as well. I'd be all over their asses, because this is dumb. Now, I would trust AEW not to do this because they at least understand that, okay, if the fans are liking this, why would we end it? But all right. Again, what's the point? Vince is going to do whatever the hell he wants. And for all we know, here I am complaining about them breaking them up. They could put them right back together. What, after WrestleMania? Maybe after people like me continue to bitch about it, they'll just put them back together. Because there's no story continuity with this company anymore. There really isn't. But regardless of whether they choose to put them back together or not, this was dumb. This decision in this moment in time is stupid. It will be seen as stupid, and it will be one of the reasons, part of this long list of reasons, why fans continue to stop watching you. Because why would anybody support a company that deliberately gives the fans what they don't want? Deliberately. Oh, you like the Hurt Business? Sorry, breaking them up. Now we're going to put Baron Corbin with Bobby Lashley so you can boo him because you're an idiot. You're going to boo Bobby Lashley because you don't like Baron Corbin. Although you can make the decision to cheer Lashley and boo Corbin. But we're idiots, so that's how Vince sees us. This is going to backfire big time. It is. They're going to realize that, oh crap, maybe we should have kept them together. And I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain they'll put them back together. It probably won't happen immediately, but I give it a couple months. I'll give it a couple months and they'll go, all right, our bad. But yeah, let's go back to that question. Vince, why would you want anybody to boo these guys? I'm not even trying to be racial with that. Look who it is. Look at the guys in this goddamn group. Shelton, Benjamin. Everybody loves Shelton. Everybody loves Cedric. We were begging for him to keep a contract. Why would anybody boo Bobby Lashley? Why? What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with the people running this company? Are you that out of touch? Short answer, yeah. You're out of touch. You have to be. If you think anybody was gonna boo this. And now that you put it together, now you want to take it away because for some reason it didn't create the villainous vibes that you were looking for? It's funny to me that WWE here in 2021 are absolutely terrible at booking babyfaces. They really are. But then when they get themselves a babyface group that works, they fuck it up. They really don't understand what they have. And that's the scariest part. When it's all said and done, Vince never realized that the group that he thought was going to be hated was actually one of his best babyface groups that he's ever had. That's the tragedy of the Hurt Business. A group that was supposed to be hated became a group that fans loved. And they broke it up without realizing they could have made a lot of money off of this. But I guess they're gonna make money regardless, so what do I know? Give me your thoughts about them breaking up the Hurt Business. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time, right here in Alyx's World.